That's a pretty great intro.
It's pretty great.
That's really good.
I will say the Konami logo, that sound is a pretty cool sound.
Billy Cool.
Billy Cool is your traditional cowboy involved in Sunset Riders. Your other player is Carmano, and he is I believe, Latino cowboy that is part of this game. But we're going to spend a little bit of time with Sunset Riders today, and in order to actually get through Sunset Riders, we're playing on a Retron. So we are actually going to go back to the main menu here of the Retron. We're going to go to the game menu, and we're going to turn a cheat on to keep ourselves alive here. We're gonna do a death tracker along with this.
One-shot kill bosses?
Yeah, no, we'll see how bad the bosses are and everything, but let's at least set infinite lives on.
Let's see.
And
let's see how this
we'll
goes.
go back to playing Sunset Riders here.
See, you've played a lot of Sunset Riders.
I have played way too much Sunset Riders in my life to, and I don't think I ever beat it without a Game Genie or anything.
Okay.
I believe I'm one player. So if you want to, do you want to be Billy or Carmano?
That's up to you. I'll leave that up to you.
I think you should try to play as Billy because Billy has a different set of shooting standards. Billy actually has a 2-angled shooting thing. So
got it.
So when he actually picks up a second gun, he's going to be able to shoot 2 different directions. There's some chickens. Hit the chickies.
Can't shoot the chickens.
Can't shoot the chickens.
Okay.
But so yeah. Yeah, your options for shooting. So I guess so I got a second gun here. I'll make sure that you get the second gun next time. I kind of forgot where everything was. The guys are going to come from all directions.
Oh, I need to learn how to jump, apparently.
Yes. Oh, we got guy throwing Molotovs at us here.
Okay.
I got to remember how to jump since we're playing with some funky stuff here. That doesn't really matter.
I went into the saloon?
That's fine, but you got your gun, so shoot now. Now you shoot 2 different directions.
That's kind of cool.
And so now you can go and pick that up, and now you got rapid fire. So if you want, you just hold down the button. Now you're really going.
Is that
down.
infinite?
Yeah, it's all infinite. There's no ammo in this game.
No, I mean, like, is that ever going to expire?
So it expires when you die. So that's part of the weird thing with this. So when you die, you're going to lose those extra guns and your rapid fire. Watch out. Oh, there we finally died.
Okay.
So there's death number 1 for each of us. Yeah, and then you can kind of jump up on these things. Oh, there's death number 2.
I died again. Oh, you can. Okay,
and you can, and by jumping down, you hold down on the jump button to bring yourself back down. I do love this animation of like pulling yourself up to a building. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of guys hopping out windows here. Oh, I think we got a stampede coming. Look out!
Oh, geez.
Oh, that didn't work either. So I think you jump on top of the bulls and then jump to the top of the thing. I guess maybe you can't jump to the top.
Just jump
of this
over
one.
the bulls. Okay.
Yep. Oh, watch out for the grenades. I can't remember if you can pick up the grenade or the TNT or not. I can't quite remember. So with anything with saloon doors, you can go in and run into.
Man, okay. I am not doing so well.
And you notice up in our corners up there that there's the guns, and the guns would actually be your lives that you have. So you see, you don't start out with very many at all. So we'd already be continuing multiple times.
I don't know how you're supposed to do anything about that.
Yeah, this game, it was a lot about memorization of where people came out of doors. Okay. Where things were. Oh, we got more bulls coming, so we gotta jump the bulls.
The traditional jumping of the bulls.
The jumping of the bulls, yes. This was a very important thing back in the Old West. You know, that's where it came from in Spain. Was the
I don't know how you're supposed to avoid the guys that spawn behind you.
That was part of the mystique of the game, was remembering when the guys came behind you. It was, as a 10-year-old kid playing this, it was quite difficult.
Are the coins just for points?
There's just, it's a points thing. So
I saved the chick.
Why do you get to make out with the chick? Hey, knock it off. It's my chick. So Simon Greedwell is our. So there's two stages of each level. So it's like level 1-1, level 1-2 type of thing. And at the end of each, so 1-1 you rescue a girl, and 1-2 we'll fight a boss. So that'll be the way
cool.
it goes from
Okay.
each random level. See that?
Are the bosses unique?
The bosses are unique. They each have their own thing, and you'll see when we start fighting the bosses of like how impossible it really is to beat this game, because it's just ungodly hard.
Oh, I wasn't dead, but then I died.
Yeah, there's a lot of like hiding behind boxes and taking your time with stuff. This game is rough. Oh, there you go. You can grab that extra gun. I guess you've already got a
Yeah, I'm
gun.
being greedy.
But no, it's fine. It's not like we're really too worried about keeping the guns and everything here. So I'll go ahead and hop in here and grab myself an extra gun. It just gives you a little bit extra power for me. For you, it gives you that extra little bit of range that you normally wouldn't have, where Carmano's shotguns kind of got a little more special range to it.
Yeah, I guess there's also, we could be a little bit better on the teamwork if we were actually trying.
Yeah, and say I've played a lot of this, by myself as a lonely child. So I mostly played by myself, and I mostly played as Carmano. I always had a hard time with.
So even in one player you can pick?
Yeah, one player you pick which one you want to be. But I typically stuck with Carmano. Because I think when you fought the bosses, you had Carmano's gun was a little bit more powerful than Billy's gun, even though you had the extra range.
I had a really good streak going there of not dying.
Alright, I think you want to go up and grab that gun. I think somebody even pops out of this door here in a second. Oh, maybe
Can
not.
you remember that?
See, I don't remember everything.
Okay.
So now we're going to fight a boss.
Oh, this is cool.
And the music is so great. It's time to pay. And of course, there's guys coming at you the entire time.
I got this side.
Okay.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'll try to take this side and probably not succeed. But yeah, you got to shoot the barrels away from him so that he becomes exposed.
Oh man, this is just like
I really feel
eating.
bad for the guy trying to keep track of our death counts at this point. Producer Jason is going to have a hard time on this one. Wait till you see what he says, though, at the end. Bury me with my money.
Look at that. Look at those poses.
There's great. And now we get to do the boss damage ratio. Oh, you did some work
that.
to him.
Look at that.
So you get the reward on that. And now we get to do the...
Oh, this is
oh,
different.
where are you?
I don't know.
I don't know why you don't get to do this. But so the little guy's faces are the extra lives, and... Oh, jeez. Well, that's not really doing very good.
I'm kind of glad I'm not doing this because this looks hard.
Woohoo! Yippee! At least I caught up to you in money now. I'm not sure why. I thought you always both got to do that. Now we're on the evil train, which oh, you got the grenade or the TNT.
I already threw it.
That works. There's something that's going to happen that I don't want to tell you about
Jeez,
because it's pretty great when it happens. Oh, wait,
I see what it is.
You saw what it was now.
Also, you're the same color as the enemies, which kind of...
well, there's no friendly fire, They
yeah,
turn
I
that
know.
off.
It just kind of... Maybe there's a backstory.
Maybe there is, yeah.
Did he turn from the... Oh, okay.
You gotta watch out for that random pole that pops up on the side.
When we get down here...
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm
that's
definitely
cheap.
playing a little more conservative or less conservative than I usually do because we're playing with infinite lives on. But man, we're dying a lot. I'm gonna wait for that thing to explode. Oh, I guess it just went ahead and took me out anyway.
So we're on state, like,
Stage 2-1.
2-1. Okay, how many? Do you know how many stages there
I
are?
believe there's 4.
4.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I know.
Well, everybody, we're always gonna die. I
You
guess
could say
that's
that at
the-
any point in this game.
Yep,
It's
and I
probably
just died.
true.
I gotta figure out what my. I keep pressing jump when I should be pressing fire, but.
Oh, there's the chick. Can I
Oh,
just
you're gonna
make
get her
a
again.
beeline?
God.
There we go.
Damn you, Billy. You know, they always like that, you know, blonde hair, blue eyed cowboy. Of course, they don't like the little Mexican guy with the beard. Or Paco Loco.
Oh, that's good. For 40, we're taking a lot of bullets for 40 grand.
Yeah, we are. 40 grand was a lot of money back in this time. I mean,
You mean like back in Western times
Back
or
in
back in the
Western-
80s?
well, I think this game, what did it say? It was 92, I think, was the game, which even at that was still pretty good. But you know, the Old West, I mean, I don't know what exact time frame we're looking at. They didn't really give us a great backstory on the lore of Sunset Riders, but
So I know, obviously, we're playing the Genesis version of this game. There's also the arcade version, which I've played very briefly.
well, because how could you afford it?
Well, it was in a game store, so it was set to free play.
Okay, that's good.
And it was relatively recently too. But any idea what other? Was this a Super Nintendo game also?
I don't know. I think this was on Super Nintendo, if I remember right. I just owned it on Genesis, and I'm glad I never got rid of it. It was, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad.
What's that?
I threw that grenade
Oh.
or the dynamite at myself. I keep calling it a grenade. I don't really know why.
Because in every other game
If
ever,
it's a grenade. Yeah. Oh, lost the star.
What? I was crouching. Can you not?
Well, I think it still hits you. I think you got to jump it. That's the,
Oh, you got to jump it. Okay.
Yeah, it's. I think it still doesn't quite meet that. So here we're going to our Paco Loco fight. So I think if you stay right here, you're pretty good.
Nope. I just died
'Cause-
there.
Oh, the bullets fire straight through that thing. Oh, here you go. Hasta la bye-bye. You gotta stand right here to get all this candy.
Oh, jeez. You knew that one.
I remember that one. There are a few things I remember from my childhood, and one is when Paco Loco dies, you stand on top of the wood for the thing. We're a little more even on that one. So I get to do
You're catching up.
I get to do my victory stance.
You're learning the game finally.
Yeah,
I
we'll
know
see,
It took you a while to get.
I wonder why it is that I get to do this part all the time.
Probably just because you're player 1.
Maybe. I do love my pink horse, though.
That is pretty cool.
I didn't know we dyed horses back in the 1800s. I don't even think we dye horses today. I think
Why would
PETA.
we dye a horse?
I don't know. I think PETA would be a little upset about that. They're like, no animal testing.
Man, look at your money now. Jeez.
Well, because I think you technically lose your money when you die and continue and use the continue.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, yeah. Now we got to fight the Indians here because this is really PC. But they run at you. They got some tomahawks and they. But yeah, you get to shoot the arrows out of the air, which I think is a really cool physics thing for something back
really
in.
Cool.
They shoot flaming arrows at you, then they catch on fire. Watch out for the rock! Oh, and you're on fire.
Yep.
You're on fire, Dwayne. This is kind of a weird thing with being on the angles and then trying to shoot at an angle. I used to be able to make it to this level, was kind of my...
This is where you ran out
like
of
where I
quarters.
would start to lose all my... I'd lose my lives around here.
Oh, that was dumb. Okay, yeah, the shooting the arrows thing is really cool.
Yeah. I think even too, watch. Well, I was gonna say, well, if he comes back, they shoot and it'll stick into the side of the mountain, which is just a really odd thing. Oh, John. I knew that was gonna happen. Keep pressing the wrong button to jump. We're actually playing with Super Nintendo
Yeah, we're
controllers. But a
Genesis
Genesis
game
game. This is all.
Oh, the boulder went up? Really?
Yeah, it goes. Did you think it was going to stop? I mean,
Yeah.
do you think physics work that way?
I mean, usually.
Typically, but you know, not in Sunset Rider, Riderville, or wherever we are.
Riderville.
Riderville.
Sounds right.
At least it gives you the. Oh nope. Yep. Ah.
Yeah, I don't know like how you would do this game legit.
I'm sure people have done it, but oh, we're gonna lose our thing. Oh, we go right up here. Ah, give me this girl. I want the girl. Oh no!
Yes,
Billy! Ah, every time.
You'll get the girl at one point. At someday.
Someday I'll get that girl.
Maybe not that one.
No, Chief Scalpin,
Oh, that's pretty good too.
and he's pretty tough. Like when I that was a lot of times I could maybe get this Chief Scalpin, but
For some reason I keep
I would
getting the
never
button switched in my
really
head. I
quite
don't know
survive
why.
with him. He's pretty rough. And then the music to this is pretty great too. It's
It
got
really
that,
is.
For 16-bit music, this game had it going. I mean, there's a lot of 16-bit games that had some good music. I mean, this one, Streets of Rage 2, had some amazing music. I actually have some Streets of Rage 2 music on my workout playlist because it gets me hyped, you know. I'm gonna point to this crack right here, like when they were doing the level design, they felt like they had to put a crack down it. Oh, jeez.
You took that bullet for me.
I did. Sometimes that's what we got to do for our partners. We got to take a bullet for them. All right. Oh, here's a fun little sequence here. We get to ride a
okay. This
ride
could
in a
be
little
cool.
gondola, and while they come and attack us from different angles. I think you can actually jump off here and like grab something if I remember right, but I think you have to jump off like just at the right time. Oh yeah, there's all these little things of that worked out well.
Should have probably gone and got that upgrade, but oh well.
Oh, it's fine. We're gonna die soon anyway. Oh, see, there's the extra life that I didn't make it for. Oh, there's 2 deaths,
geez.
3 deaths. I mean, you'd think you could just go ahead and fall to the next level, but no.
Not worth.
I think when I was playing this as a kid, I think I finally realized that extra life I just could never get and make it back and
You always
survive.
spent
so
it right away.
Spent it, yeah, it was just grab it and lose it.
Boss
Yeah,
fight?
here's our boss fight. It's pretty rough. We'll probably die a lot. Be ready for powwow. So yeah, then he shoots out these little dagger
Whoa,
things at you.
Yeah, is he blocking?
Yeah, so he blocks them, and then you got to shoot the daggers out of the air to keep yourself from getting hit from his
Oh, he did
daggers.
some good
he shoots
damage
out.
there.
Yeah, and then for whatever reason, you don't damage him while he's doing his special dance. And then he just moves really fast for a little bit, and I don't think we can really damage him a whole lot there.
Wow. Okay.
Gotta
That wasn't terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but he's only following orders from who?
I feel like we died more on the
All right,
last
man.
boss than that one.
We won't shoot him. Yippee!
Who was he following orders from?
Well, maybe we'll find that out.
The plot thickens.
It does. Oh, jeez.
What? How? How does that happen?
I don't know. Again, I think Carmano's bullets do a little bit more damage than Billy's do. I think little pistol versus a shotgun does quite a bit more damage.
It looks like you have like a machine gun.
Yeah, I think it's just a shotgun. I don't think there was quite machine guns back in olden times. Well, there's
Olden
dogs too.
times.
Well, the Old West. I mean, this was the original Red Dead Redemption. I mean, we all know where it came from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, John Marsden is a blend of Billy and Carmano when you think about it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, my John Marston always wore a poncho. Maybe not everybody's, but mine did.
Well, let's just say you put the beard of Carmano and with the hat and, you know, obviously crushed blue velvet jacket. Oh, jeez, dogs. You do the dogs, I'll do this. Or, okay.
We got it. It's teamwork.
We got it.
I just tried to make Marston look as much like Clint Eastwood as possible.
Okay.
That was my goal.
So now we're in, like, you know, somebody's compound here. We're doing all right here. Like, it's...
I'm dying a lot still.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just not dying a lot right now. It's...
I think the person in the back dies more.
Oh. Yeah, probably. You're probably
Because
catching all my
I
bullets
wasn't
from
dying
me.
a whole lot in that last level, and you were behind. Or Yeah.
Yep. Because when they sneak up behind you like
impossible to
that.
get the guys behind you.
Maybe that's what we just need to do, though, is if we were smarter, we'd probably just do one of us facing the back and one of us
Yeah.
facing the front.
Move in formation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I just died immediately.
Some beautiful roses. This guy keeps a good garden. Oh, don't you do it! Ah, that was my last chance. I'll never get the girl. I'll kill the boss, but do
Yeah, you'll get
95%
95%
damage.
of the
But Richard Rose.
Whoa. This guy looks awesome. Oh, we're just right into it. Jeez.
And this music too. You know you're in for some hot
Man,
boss fights here.
Bumping out of an arcade machine, this music would have been amazing.
Maybe I should try to find this on Spotify and see if I can add this. I doubt it's there, but you never
There's
know.
weirder stuff on
There
Spotify.
is weirder stuff out there, but look at the storm coming in. Oh yeah.
Oh, I totally didn't even see that guy. Jeez, I keep walking straight into bullets.
I try to even just avoid bullets and
Just like that.
yeah. I mean, imagine trying to beat this on real.
Well, I mean, this game was obviously designed to eat your quarters.
Yeah. I don't even know how you get that rapid fire thing up there.
Alright, we gotta be approaching the boss here.
Getting there. You know, the scenery all kind of looks alike, so it's a little hard to tell. But when we get to them, you'll know. It's a very special sequence there. I think we might be at the red
There we
carpet.
go.
Tells us
Here we go.
Sir Richard Rose's mansion.
I'm nervous. Final boss time.
Cheerio, old chap.
Oh, this is like the first boss.
Yeah, it's kind of like the first boss with the, except he's got gun guys that move around, and now he's going to do a lot of
Whoa, what is
a lot of commando
what is up
rolls
with
here.
him? Of course, he's just a bullet sponge too.
Oh yeah. I mean, if we take one bullet and we're dead. He takes 50 bullets and is still kicking.
I can't imagine getting all the way here and then dying this much. Man, that would be the worst.
And he's still not dead. Because he was
Oh.
wearing a bulletproof vest the whole time.
What a jerk.
I couldn't imagine beating that and then ending up with this. Like, that would be a real kick in the balls. I mean, he's now lost his bulletproof vest and he's still got... I mean, we're still pumping bullet after bullet into him. Like, Why am I even trying to avoid him?
I know.
I just
At this point, it's just get bullets into him.
Mhm.
There we go.
The rose.
That's cool. That's a good way to end that. I really like those poses.
I'm just gonna start walking around and pose like that. I think you might have me on. Yeah, you got me that
Barely.
time on
2-2 then, right?
damage ratio. Yeah.
Even though that one you absolutely dominated. So, we get a bunch of coins.
Yep. We just get a pot of gold
Cool.
and ride off into the
All right.
sunset here.
Well, you know, we are
The Sunset Riders. Yeah.
That was really fun. I like that.
Yeah, and
like that
I mean,
game.
I think we would have not made it very far if we hadn't turned on those cheats. But yeah, that was well worth going through. That's actually that was the first thing I think when I got a Game Genie as a kid. I was like, I have got to beat Sunset Riders, and it was one of the first games I was like, I flipped to the book and just made sure that it had the codes in there for infinite lives.
I mean, the flip side of that too is like, you know, if you would have bought this game as a kid for $60 or $80 or however much it cost, and you brought it home and you beat it in half an hour, you also would have been pissed.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. Oh, we got to put in our names here.
Can I? Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah. All right. Pooh? Really? Pooh? Are we 5?
There we go.
Okay. Anyway, that was Sunset Riders.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for showing me that. I appreciate
All right.
that.
And wait for the next Sunset Riders Konami Pachinko machine.